What's up guys, I'm Undertaker, and in this video, I'm going to be placing one of each minion in Hypixel Skyblock, using that minion bug that I talked about in a recent short. Yes, you can place minions as heads. I do need a place to store my minions for my minion videos, because you can't use backpacks anymore really. So, I'm going to have to build a nice storage place, utilizing the feature that I can actually place down minion heads in Hypixel Skyblock before they fix this other method of doing so. So, I haven't expanded my island since the first couple months of Skyblock, meaning the little area right here, this grass right here, and the grass below here, I actually made back when Skyblock first came out, and I have not expanded this area since that time. And I need to do that to build this building because I don't really want to spend time removing random structures. Yep, here I go expanding something that I have not expanded in a very long time. I'm going to start off by placing a row of dirt right here. Remove that little bit, and then I'm going to use the builder's wand, and I'm going to place lots of dirt right here. I'll build an outline right here on my island. I don't know how big I'm going to want to make this. I'm just going to place blocks until I feel like not placing blocks anymore. Yeah, this is definitely going to be too big, but I'm going to make it this large anyway. And now I'll use my builder's wand to build it up a little bit. There we go. Now I've ran out of stone bricks, and now I have a box. Look at this. I can build better than the Hypixel build team. No, that's not a jab at the Hypixel build team. That's a sarcastic comment about how I can't really build anyway. Interior design is what really matters, guys. So I built some chests in here, and I scrapped this plan. I was going to do it like this, but then I realized, hey, maybe if I do it like this, then I place the heads on this side, and then I group the minions, so like maybe farming minions would be on this wall, and then a different type of minion on another wall. So I think I'll start with that. So I think what I'm going to do is first craft all the farming minions in the game. Now I hope I don't miss any. I am going by the Hypixel Skyblock wiki, so if they missed anything, I'll miss something, but hey, whatever. I counted 15 minions on the wiki, so I'm going to craft 15 wooden hoes. I'll start with a wheat minion, and I already know this is going to take a very long time. Oh, so it turns out that the other minions don't need hoes, they need swords. So I'm gonna have to craft some swords. I've already crafted all these tier 1 minions, yes, and it's taken me quite some time. I know it's quite boring to do. There we are, 7 wooden swords. Okay, I have a question. Out of all the farming minions, why on earth is the netherwart minion a freaking pickaxe to craft? What? Trying to craft a netherwart minion, I was like, why isn't the hoe working? I went into the recipes, and it's a freaking pickaxe? What is this? A freaking mining minion? How is this a mining? It's not a mining minion, it's a farming minion. Why does it have a pickaxe? Explain to me why it has a pickaxe. I don't know why it has a pickaxe. I'm just ranting about it having a pickaxe. Anyway, I'll craft a freaking wooden pickaxe. I mean, I can see the reason why cow minions have swords, because, well, it requires a sword to kill them up. But a netherwart minion requiring a pickaxe to craft? Anyway, this is the last minion I've crafted, and as you can see, I've got all the farming minions that the wiki has, and hopefully this is all of the farming minions. So what I gotta do now is take them all out, and then place them all down over in my building here. And how am I going to manage this? Well, I need jukeboxes, as you probably know if you watch the videos, and instead of placing them from the ground up, that obviously wouldn't work because I need to place a jukebox to place the minion head. I'm gonna have to place them top down. So I think I'm gonna start out with the top minion on the wiki, and that is the wheat minion, and then I just right click the jukebox, and then there's the wheat minion. I'll remove the jukebox, place it one down, place a carrot minion, and then I'll continue doing that just like so. The minion below that is a potato minion. So there we go. I'll just continue doing that for all the farming minions. And there we go. I'll place the last minion down, and there we go. All the minions are placed down perfectly. All the minions I had fit perfectly in this section, and as you can tell in the corner right here, this is not the exact same as what's here, because in this area, I'm going to place down the minion items. Minion items need a place too, and what better than the corners? Actually, it's definitely not because it was uneven in the corners and I couldn't figure out anything else to do for the corner. Actually, yeah, but it works out just fine. So I'm going to have to rearrange this wall to be looking just like this, so I'm able to place the minions. I think I'll continue with the left side of the chest, so I'm going to have to basically redo everything I did for the last like half hour over here. So I'll be back when that's done. And here we are, I got that done, and I guess we're just going to ignore that instead of the minion heads being on the left side, on this side they're on the right side, but for the sake of, well, let's say being symmetrical, I had to do this, but we're just going to ignore that for now. And the next section of minions I will be doing is mining minions. I gotta craft those now. Gonna take me a while as well. I'll craft a few pickaxes. I think most of the mining minions require pickaxes. Some of them require shovels. I'll get to crafting. There's the last minion, Mithril Minion right here. I actually haven't crafted a Mithril Minion tier 1 yet, so there you are. But that's all of the minions in the mining section, and now I gotta go place them in my minion storage area. I'll start at the top of the list, and I'll work my way down, and I'll put them in the order that they are in the Skyblock wiki, this time with the mining minions. And there we are, I've just placed the last minion. It doesn't quite fill up that section perfectly, and now I can start on the next section, which is the combat minion section. I'll grab a load of swords, and I'll start crafting the minions. And there you go, I've just crafted every combat minion that's not a Slayer minion, because those are in a different section. And then I'll take the minions, and I'll have to go place them. And there we are, there's the last minion placed down, funnily enough. If I would have started placing right there, I would have filled up this section perfectly, and I'm half tempted to do that right now because, come on, that one minion right there that's getting in the way of the perfect wall. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm Undertaker and I am insane, and I'm going to remove all of these minions on the wall right here that I already placed down. So yeah, here I go. I'll start placing the minions in the order they are in the wiki for a second time. And there we go. There's the last minion placed down perfectly with the wall, and now I have to start on the Slayer minions. The Slayer minions are a bit more expensive, and I'm only going to be placing tier 1 for obvious reasons. It's like 700k for a tier 1, but that's completely fine. There's my Revenant tier 1 minion. The Tarantula minion is a bit cheaper, but still not as cheap as the other tier 1s. That's all the Slayer minions. And instead of going in the order that the wiki has them for the Slayer minions, I'm actually going to set these aside and put them later, because then I would just create another uneven section. I'm now going to craft all the Foraging Minions. And there you go, I've crafted all the tier 1 Foraging Minions, and now I'll go here and I'll place them like I did the other minions so far in this video. Almost done though. Feels good. There we go, that was a lot quicker. There's all the Foraging Minions, and now it's time for the Fishing Minions. Just kidding, the Fishing Minion. There's only one Fishing Minion, technically, according to the wiki, but then again, the Clay Minion is also kind of a fishing minion, and this makes about as much sense as the Netherwart Minion having a pickaxe. The Fishing Minion requires a sword. Why doesn't it require a fishing rod? That would make more sense. This makes a tiny bit more sense than the Netherwart Minion requiring a pickaxe, because I guess in real life you can take a sword and go into the water with a bunch of fish and just cut them all in half, but in Minecraft you can't really use a sword to fish, at least in this version. And now with the Tarantula Minion, the Revenant Minion, and the Fishing Minion, I have all the minions that I can craft, but I didn't say get. I still need the Snow Minion. And actually, so you guys don't scream and yell at me, I figure I'm also going to get a Flower Minion, even though there's absolutely no real point in me getting one as of right now, because I'm a couple videos out from a full 29 Flower Minion setup, but I'm going to get a Flower Minion to place for you guys anyways. One announcement in my Discord later, I bought a Flower Minion for 7 million coins, and a Snow Minion for 600,000 coins, both tier 1 of course. Oh yeah, and also, join my Discord, the link is in the description. I actually have all the remaining minions that I can place right here, and I'll place them in the order that they are in the wiki, just because I've been doing that the entire time, and it would just seem kind of weird to stop now. Here we go, I'll place down the Flower Minion next, and then the Snow Minion, and there we are. Now I have every single minion that you can get, at least according to the wiki, I think this is every minion you can get, placed down on my island, representing the chest next to it. On the right of the chest, or in this case, on the left, I guess I'm probably never going to have an entire full Flower Minion set up, or at least not for a long time, but the Flower Minion's there anyway. And now all that's left to do is put the minions in their proper places, probably. For now, I'm only going to put the tier 11s in there, because there's no real point in putting all the random other tiers in there, because I can just go back to this chest if I need to craft a minion that's not already tier 11. Now I've put pretty much all my minions away, except for what's in my backpacks. Now it's time for me to label something else. I'm now going to label this section right here. And I do need a plasma bucket so I can label where the plasma buckets go, right here. I also think I need to spend 12.8 million coins on a flycatcher so I can buy a flycatcher to put in an item frame that'll pretty much never be used ever. Perfect. I had just considered spending a fraction of the money on a tarantula silk, and no, I'm Undertaker and I am insane. You should subscribe to my channel. So I bought a flycatcher instead to put here. I'll also buy a super compactor to put right here, because super compactor, and I think on this side I also need to place diamond spreading right there, and then I'll buy an enchanted hopper right here as well, and perfect. Now I have a place for all of my minion items as well in this section. So here you are. I now have my minion storage room. I've just finished placing absolutely everything I have into these chests right here, and as you can see, they're not completely full of all the items that I have. That's because I currently have some, not all, but some of my minions placed for a specific video. If you want to do this yourself, take a look at the floor plan, and I'll put the dimensions of my building up on screen so you can build one of the exact same size if you wish. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow for a brand new video. Subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow for a brand new video. Goodbye.